Yeah, yep.
Oh, Laurie's got one.
Yep.
Yay! Ooh! Land-based soft plastics for flathead and brim. Hi, my name's Roger Osborne and I'm with my good buddy Loza.
Here I am.
Yep, I tell you what, it's so much fun spending time with Loza. We really enjoy each other's company. And in today's video, we are flicking soft plastics from the shore. So we're totally land-based, and we're going to show you that you can have a lot of fun catching fish. You don't need a boat. And while we're doing it, we're going to share with you exactly what soft plastics we're using. And Loza and I are going to discuss between each other what our thoughts are and our tactics so we can help you catch fish using soft plastics from the shore. Stick around to the end for a free PDF download which will outline some vital keys from today's session. Now, if you're enjoying the videos, remember the subscription is absolutely free and it helps our channel, so please make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. What do you reckon, Loza? We're pretty keen, eh?
Well, last one is a rotten egg, mate. Let's go.
That's right. Now, we are here at the perfect time of day. We've actually come at this time specifically because that last hour or so before dark is always premium. And we've probably got about an hour and a half. So, just always full of anticipation for some beautiful fish, eh, Loz?
Anticipation, yes. Yes. I'm expecting you to catch two on the one hook, probably.
No. Anyways, we're going to jump straight into it because it just looks beautiful. We've actually specifically also, it's pretty windy today. It's blowing quite a strong southerly, so we've come to a spot where we can escape the wind, or that we have the wind at our back that helps us casting. And so we're going to head over to the water now and start fishing. And while we're doing that, we're going to be just talking about what we're doing so that we can help you guys. All right, so Loz, I think we might go on the left-hand side of the boat first. I think we might go over here. You want to get some of the magic juice, do you, mate? Mm-hmm. Oh, he's got the magic juice. Don't forget the magic juice.
That's it.
Just quickly, if you're as passionate about fishing as I am, and you really want to improve and enjoy it even more, why don't you join Roger's Fishing Online Fishing Club, my membership. I've got some amazing people who are members, and we all share our information with each other. There's so much content on there. There's all my fishing courses, plus there's a heap of stuff that's not available on YouTube. And there's no lock-in contracts. You can leave anytime you want. So head on over to rogersfishing.com and check it out. The weed banks around here don't go out too far, but we'll need to walk out a little bit because we want to get our lures out as far as we can so we can cover more ground.
Yeah, well, know the area.
I'm fishing super light, or when I say super light, I've got a rod that's rated 1 to 3 kilos. I have 8-pound braid, and my leader is actually 6-pound fluorocarbon. That's not the lightest you could go, but for what we're doing, it's pretty light.
Taking a gamble, really. If you get a big flatty on that, you'd be doing well to land it.
Yeah. My thinking is, obviously, the lighter you go, you always get more bites, so I'm risking potentially being bitten off. More
swim action out of your lure tail.
Yeah, and I'm fishing with a 1/12 jig head in a size 1/0. So it's a pretty light jig head, but what I want to do is, I just want to see how far I can cast with that 1/12. If I'm getting out into the zone okay, well then that's all right. Otherwise, I might have to increase the weight of my jig head to a 1/8. But I want to try the 1/12 first because the soft plastic will sink just a little bit slower through the water column, which I think could be good. So the plan is we're going to walk out a little bit. We want to get closer to the edge of the weed bank where it drops off into the deeper water. And Loza and I are just going to flick our plastics out, and we're just going to start working our way along the shore to cover ground. If we don't get any bites in a spot for a few minutes, we don't just keep casting in the same spot with no bites. We're just going to move around and cover a bit of territory. And as the sun starts to set, I fully expect we're going to have some fun.
Okay.
All right, Loza, now these weeds can get a little bit goopy.
Alrighty, well.
Anyway, let's just see how we go. I'll go straight out and to my left. I might keep walking just a fraction.
I'm also using a 1 to 3 kilo rod. A 1/8 jig head with an 8-pound leader, slightly heavier than Roger's, same pound main line, but we'll see how we go.
I didn't get too bad distance then, Loza.
I'm not quite as adventurous with you. I didn't want to get bitten off, so I went a bit heavier. All right, well, that's casting.
My distance then was reasonable.
Yeah, mine's okay.
But I got a weed fish. First weed fish of the day.
Better than me. Oh, I was on. I was, but it jumped off. Small flatty, I think. That was exciting. It almost felt like he didn't want to commit. He later grabbed it, sort of, oh, do I really want this? He let it go.
The place that we're fishing this afternoon, I actually came by boat because it was easy for me to do that, but it would have been pretty quick to drive here by car as well. I could have easily accessed it by car. It was just more convenient this afternoon to come by boat, but part of the purpose of this video is to just show you that you don't need to have a boat and you can have a great time fishing from the shore with soft plastics. So we're enjoying this beautiful afternoon. I have a small minnow which is called a smelt. The colour is smelt. It's a tiny little soft plastic. It looks like a little baby mullet, but I've caught so many fish. It's been proven to be so effective, so I like using this little one, but I've bought a number of soft plastics with me, both Laurie and I have, so as usual you try a few different colours. We bought some of our favourite ones with us, which we'll show you as we go through the video. But I'm just going to wander the shore. Laurie got a snag, unfortunately. Hooked on something on the bottom, which means he lost his stuff, but he'll be back in the water pretty quickly.
Yes, I felt that hit.
That was pretty close to shore, Laurie.
Uh-huh.
That was right on the edge.
Yeah, he's probably
actually, that's a nice, you know what that is, Laurie? That's a beautiful flounder.
Oh.
Oh, we like flounder.
Okay, well.
Oh, stay away from me.
I felt it hit.
Yeah, no, we love eating flounder.
All right,
They're
well,
awesome.
we'll get him in on the shore here.
I think he's a good size one.
He is a big one. There he is.
He's a good flounder, Laurie.
Yeah, he's a decent size.
A ripper.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a flounder. So I can play the game, turn him around. There he is. That's the underside. They're a funny thing. They've got the, if you come up and have a look, they've got the eyes and the mouth and everything all on one side. So that's his top side, 2 eyes. You can see that. And again, I'm using a little smelt lure, same as Roger. Hey, Rog.
Yeah, mate.
You caught anything yet?
No. No, I'm a zero, Loz.
There you go. Well, okay. So you like eating these things?
Oh, mate, my wife loves them.
All right, well, I'll put it in the keeper for you.
Please
He's quite
do.
a good one. He's quite a decent size. Look at that. Bigger than most. See if I can get him in the boat without dropping him. All right. Okay.
I just had a little hit, Laurie.
Yeah?
Just a little one, yeah.
Yeah. It's got, the first hit I got, it felt like it didn't really want to commit.
Yeah.
It got it, but it was like, oh, do I really want to grab this? Okay, out we go. Poof.
So have you got a 1/8 jig head, Laurie?
That's it.
You got a 1/8, I got a 1/12. I just had a little bite then.
Yeah.
Felt like, you know, one of those little brim.
Yeah.
I started off with a 1/12 jig head, which is pretty light. And my reasoning was because I just wanted to have the rate of the soft plastic sinking a little bit slower. That's an advantage. I think I just got a weed fish, but I'll pull that in. I'm still getting pretty good distance. I was not sure how my distance would be casting from the shore with just a really super light jig head. It's been pretty good, but the idea with soft plastics is to cover ground. So the distance that you cast is important because you want to just hop that soft plastic back towards the shore, and the more distance you cover, then the greater opportunity you've got of catching something. So I'm thinking of maybe, even though I'm getting far enough out from shore, I'm thinking of maybe switching up to a 1/8 jig head, which is just slightly heavier, which would maybe enable me to cast another 5 metres or so, which means I can cover more ground. I normally use a 1/8 jig head with this particular soft plastic. It's the first time I've tried the lighter jig head, because it's such a great little soft plastic, works really well, but I like the idea of it sinking a little bit more slowly. So all we're doing, and when you do this type of fishing, is you're prospecting, you're looking for fish, you're casting out flathead, ambush predators, so they just sit stationary, so you're moving along until you can find some fish, and very often you'll find multiple flathead together in one spot. If you catch one, you'll probably catch others. Bream are a little bit different. They're obviously not just sitting there half buried in the sand. They're hunting around looking for food, so it's more flathead that you need to cover ground for than bream. So that's what we're doing in this session, and we'll continue doing that until it's pretty much dark. What was that, Laurie?
There was a boil up on the water over there, but it was very strange. It wasn't a mullet jumping. It was like something pushed the water from underneath up.
Okay.
It was quite strange.
So I'm going to have maybe 1 or 2 more casts, and then I'm going to go for the heavier jig head. I brought my reading glasses with me because as the light gets lower, a little bit hard to see to tie that fine line. Now when you're fishing with soft plastics, it's very important that your plastic actually hits the bottom, because a lot of strikes occur just near that last metre or so near the bottom. So when you cast the plastic out, you need to wait until it hits the bottom, and you can tell it's hit the bottom because when you watch your line will be taut, and as soon as it hits the bottom, your line just relaxes and just flops down on the water. So you cast it out and you wait until your line hits the bottom and relaxes, and you kind of repeat that process as you pull it back in towards yourself. A little bit of a flick, just kind of hopping it across the bottom. You wait till it flutters back down to the bottom and stops and relaxes again, and then you repeat the process. And nearly all the time while you're waiting, in between, while you're waiting for that plastic to flutter back down to the bottom, is when you get something that whacks it. So I've just changed that up to a 1/8 jig head, which is slightly heavier. It should help my casting to get a little bit further, even though I was relatively happy with how far I was casting before. It means the lure will sink to the bottom a fair bit quicker. But yeah, look, I can already cast a little bit further, much more easily, and it will reach the bottom quicker. So we'll see if that makes much of a difference. Just getting a few extra feet each time I cast. I find that this time of night is when I tend to catch most snapper on soft plastics in the lake. It's just this light twilight period before it gets dark, it's a good time for that.
Any idea why mullet jump?
No.
Oh, there's got to be a flatty here somewhere. Surely I didn't catch the only one in the lake the other day.
I think a leather jacket, often leather jackets do this, they just chop the tail off your soft plastic. Tailor do the same thing, but I'm pretty sure it was close near the weeds, so I reckon it got nailed by a leather jacket. Oh, I've hooked up. I just came for a little bit of a wander along the shore here to try a different spot.
Yeah, I was wondering what it was like up this side. Got any power in it?
Yeah, a bit of power in it.
I'll walk it back here. I haven't got a net or anything, you have to walk it out of the water.
It's going over to the left, actually.
It's going to the left?
Yeah, it's heading around to the left.
Oh wow, taking you for a walk.
Well, I'm not sure what it is, Loz. There's a tree just there in the water. I don't want him to go over that way. I'm going to come over this way. Look, it's gone sideways. Look, it's gone in towards the shore.
You'll have to walk over that way around the tree.
I'm going to bring it back towards myself here, actually.
Okay.
which it is. It's coming over this way.
All right.
Coming quite quickly. I don't know if it's a flathead, but
Can't really see much. It's still very dark.
yeah, I can't really see much
Can you
yet.
gain on it at all?
Yeah, actually,
Just walk him out.
you know what it is. I'm just going to bring it in towards the shore.
There it is there. You haven't got a lot of line out, so you'll, yeah.
No, I mean, it's only a light line.
You want to try and... That's a trevally.
Yeah, it's a trevally.
A trevally.
Got a trevally on this little soft plastic. It's going to bring him in towards the shore. I've actually foul hooked him,
Ah,
which sometimes happens. But there you go. There we have a beautiful little trevally. And you can see that soft plastic. I've nailed him in the head actually. I actually jagged this little trevally in the top of the head. He obviously was having a go at the soft plastic, but he's very lively. I'm going to let him go. He's only small. But it's interesting, you get a whole variety of fish when you fish with soft plastics. Usually mainly things like flathead and brim. A lot of mulloway get caught on soft plastics, trevally, snapper, all sorts of things. I've even caught big squid while I've been fishing for flathead with soft plastics. But I'm going to let this guy go. Just pop him down. You watch, he'll take off at 100 miles an hour. Oh, he's gone behind me. There he is. Where are you going? No, that's the wrong way. He's heading along the shore. We had a fish before dark. We flicked our lines for about 45 minutes. It was pretty quiet. Loza got a flounder, a good sized flounder, and I got a trevally, but we figured we'd come out this morning and just prospect a little bit more. It's like that, you know, sometimes you'll get a lot of fish. In that case, we spent 45 minutes, still caught a couple of fish, but we're back out here this morning, flicking more plastics for flathead, and we'll be sharing with you what we're doing, and hopefully we have some more fun and connect to a few fish.
let's do it.
Okay, mate, we're gonna wander out in the water, get wet. So I think we'll pepper the edge, Laurie.
Yep.
We'll just go out to,
When you say the edge, is that...
well, the edge of where it goes from shallow into deep.
I might throw one right down there.
I've got to pull my pants up so I'm a Harry High Pants.
So one thing I like to do is, if I'm walking in a direction, I'll throw in front of me and drag back. So often I've walked out and I've seen big fish dart off in front of me. So before I get there, I'm going to make sure that there's nothing there before I disturb it.
Is that a rock?
It must be.
It's not a fish.
Must be a rock. Darn.
You've hooked something, Laurie.
Oh, how can that be?
I know.
Really? Okay, I'm going to go down there and see if I can get it off.
It's a beautiful morning, and thankfully there's a bit of cloud cover. There's actually, it's glassed off. There's virtually no wind. We bumped into a guy when we were first wading out into the water a little while ago, who's been out here since 6:30, hasn't caught a single thing. So we still came out and we've had a few flicks, but we're just going to move along to different parts of the waterway, try a few other spots. But yeah, someone had been out here all morning and had no success flicking little prawn imitation lures, but we're going to keep looking. We did see a couple of large flathead between 70 to 80 centimetres that were dead on the side of the lake. Not 100% sure what killed them. It's possible that they'd been caught and released, but because maybe they'd been kept out of the water too long, I don't really know what happened, but we saw two big dead flathead, which is unfortunate. Don't really know what happened there. Film us sneaking out. What's that, Loz?
It's knee deep here on the edge.
Okay, that's good. You can pretty much flick anywhere around here.
Oh, well, we'll start here then.
Now, the bottom is a bit patchy. It's like patchy sand and weed. It's not just pure sand.
Yeah.
So you may get stuck every now and then.
Well, see what happens. Be less likely to have traffic down this way than up there, that's for sure.
When the lake level's really low, you can get out on the edge. Whew. Whew. I'm a lot deeper than you, Laurie.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
It's cool, huh? to go. Yeah, yep,
Oh, Laurie's got one.
yep.
Yay! Okay, Loz, you might need the net. Or
I
maybe
will. Grab it out of my back.
Maybe I can help you, yeah.
It's a nice flatty.
Right, Loz, where are you?
I'm over here.
Okay.
You.
He looks good, nice.
Yeah, he's a
Laurie.
nice one.
I'm just not going to try and grab him yet. Oh, he's going around my legs. I'm not going to grab him yet, Laurie. I want to let him calm down a bit before I try and net him. And I want to get him head first.
Yep.
Just keep him away from me.
I don't know where he
I
is.
don't want to get spiked, Laurie.
I don't know where he is. There he
He's
is.
near your legs, mate.
Here he is.
Okay, all right, just.
Coming to you.
No, he's not ready yet, Laurie.
A bit green.
He's
yeah.
not ready. He's not ready to go. That's it. He looks like he's nicely hooked. Just that's it. Bring him across. Gotcha. Woo.
Let's go out.
All right, let's go for a little wander. It's a flathead, Loz.
Yeah. Hey, Rog. Mine's bigger than yours.
I haven't even got one.
You will. They are there.
Yeah,
I was moving that lure 3 inches at a time across the bottom.
just little hops.
Yeah, not big ones, just little hops.
Can you take that, Laurie? I just need to pull my line in. He's a beautiful eating size fish.
He is a good eating size. Get out of there. Oh, you would want to tangle up, wouldn't you? Okay, so here we go. We've just de-hooked this fella with the comfort lift.
Beautiful, Laurie.
There we go.
It's a lovely little fish.
He'd be about 40 something. If you grab my rod, there you go.
All right.
See, I've got measurements on my rod there from the tip of the tail.
It's a good idea, Laurie, because that's 50 centimetres.
I know for a fact that right at the top of that is 36.
So that's if that's 50, he's about 45.
Yep, 45, 46 centimetres.
Yep. There you go.
Prawn-like,
Turn him upside down.
prawn-like lure. I don't really know what it's called. I had a very good friend of mine, Tony, in fact, gave that to me and said, hey, you won't find another one of these.
Man, I was walking out in that water. The level of the lake's really high. Definitely submerged the landing gear.
Nice
But
fish.
there
We will
you
put
go.
him in the bag.
My legs aren't as long as his. There you go, mate. Let's go back out
That's
and
how you do it.
see if we can get another one.
We will. Indeed. Your turn now.
All right, here's your net, mate.
Okay, now here's another tip for everyone in fishing world. Here's a common fault. I've just caught that flathead and you can see where the knot is on the front of the lure, and you can also see how the teeth have abraded the leader. It's not a lot, but it's enough to make it break. So what I'm going to do is cut that and retie it up here in the clean part of the line. Because if you don't, the next fish might be twice as big and it'll snap right here. In case the next fish I catch is a lot bigger, I don't want to lose it, so I'm going to retie that. I make a practice of retying the knot every time I catch a fish, regardless of whether it is frayed or not. It's just good practice. Okay, let's see if we can get another one. Bigger this time. Good fun.
He was going around my legs. I thought I was going to get.
Going to get sawn off.
I thought I was going to get jabbed.
Rog, I was doing that with a tip. Just that. Hardly any movement at all. I just had a hit. Oh. Little brim.
Yeah, there are little brim and things having a go, aren't there?
They go rat-a-tat-tat. The little toad come and hang around your feet.
Yep.
So when the lure comes in, be quick, otherwise they'll snap it in half on you.
I figure I'm wet, so what's the big deal?
Yeah. I keep getting hit by this little brim, and you think, oh, strike, strike. And it's just a brim tap. They're not going to hook up unless they're really unlucky. Look at these little things. Look at this, Rog. It's like the garfish. Look, look. I'll send them over to you.
hundreds of toads. There's a fair bit of weed out here, so just got to unclutter your soft plastic every so often if you get
Yes, yes.
caught on the weed.
Okay, here we go. Yep.
Oh, he's on again.
Yep, I felt it take me.
You felt it take it?
Yep.
Well, were you in the shallows too? Like casting into the shallows?
Yeah, I was. This is a decent one. This has got a lot of weight in it.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Well,
big head shakes.
Okay, let's just take our time, Laurie. I'll get the net.
I'm going to have to because he's a monster.
He's a monster.
You get, yeah.
He's pretty close to you,
I
actually.
know. You want to get the net out, Rog.
Yeah, I will.
He's just hanging on the bottom.
Is he? All right. I want to keep him away from my legs. Ooh! You don't mind getting wet when you start getting bites like this, do you, Laurie?
No, this is good. I'll see if I can, for the camera, I'll just move around.
Don't worry about it, mate. We just got to get the fish. Ooh! Man, he's going. I haven't seen him yet.
I have.
Oh, yeah, I can see him.
He's about 65.
Oh, beautiful eating fish.
Yeah.
Well, this is Laurie 2, Roger none. That's pretty good.
See if I can get him under the camera for you, Beck.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, take him in a bit closer.
You come in with me too, Rog. You're going to need the net here. Ooh, no, he wants to go somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay, look out, Rog. He's very near.
I'm going to come round behind you, Laurie, and get out of the way. He's pulling a lot of line, Laurie.
Yeah, he is. He's a strong fella. I'm going to tucker him out though if I can.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is a nice little spot here. We could potentially. There's a little slopey bit just here, Laurie, but he's
Yeah.
obviously got a bit of energy.
I haven't put too much muscle on him because I don't know whether it's down his throat or in his lip or what.
Yeah.
But there he is.
Okay, here we go.
There he is.
Here he's coming. I'm just
No,
going
he
to
wants
stay
to go back out again.
Just I'm getting out of the way.
A bit more hurt on him now.
Yeah, you only got light line though, Loz.
I know, it's light.
What leader have you got on that? Is it 8 pound? Laurie's upgraded to a heavier leader.
I've got a heavier leader on. But he's got the thing right down his throat, so Rog, come around here quick with the net.
Okay, I'm going to just hold on. It's going to come here. Oh, I missed him. Oh,
Oh dear.
it's between my legs now.
Step over the
I
rod.
will. I will.
Okay.
Oh.
That was awkward. Could have been instant castration there, Rog.
It's a comedy hour.
Mate, he's got a bit of toe on him, this guy. That's either weed on the tip of the rod there or someone else's line. Look.
He's going to come back around here.
All right, let's try that again.
Okay, he still had a bit much energy.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot. I'm going to lift him up.
Oh. No, couldn't go for it.
Okay. All right, this time for sure.
Yeah, just got to get his head above the ground, and hopefully he's.
Quickly.
No, I can't get him tail first, Laurie. I've got to get him. No, can't
Let
get
him
him.
go for the head.
No, you can't. Man, this guy is so elusive.
He is
Really elusive.
big for a
Just
reason.
hold on. I got to
Whew. Now I can take my heart out of my throat. There he is.
It's a fantastic eating fish. That put up a really big fight.
He did, didn't he? Oh yeah, the lure was sort of right there. Well, he's not huge, but I mean he's powerful.
Now, Laurie, I'm going to let you
All right,
process.
We'll go back to process
I've got to
this one.
chuck my line in the water, see if I can catch up.
I did offer you my rod, Rog.
No, it's all right.
This one's fully alive and he's got very, very obvious spikes. There's one out. There's the next one coming out. There we go. He is about 54, 55. 55. That's 50. His tail's about there. Another 4 or 5 centimetres. 54 to 55 centimetres, that one. Okay, another very good eating size. Again, the lure's frayed the line. The fish has frayed the line, so I'm going to retie it. So there you go. That proves my theory. I'm glad I did retie it because that was a much bigger fish and it took a lot longer to get him in. So I'm going to retie this again. Hopefully this one will be even bigger. Well, just so that you do know, the leader I'm using is a 16 pound. Not cheating, I just don't want to lose them. And you can see, even with the 16 pound leader, that's a tiny little lure and it still has plenty of action. There is merit in having a very light leader. It means that your tail there, your lure will have a lot more swim action and movement on a lighter leader, but it's very possible that you will lose more fish because it doesn't have the abrasion resistance of a thicker line. Quite simple. It still works.
So it was worth coming up this way, Laurie, getting away from the...
Definitely. Not many people would venture out here, I don't
Well,
think.
they wouldn't be walking out like
Not
this.
without waders.
It's definitely deeper when you get out over the edge. But you haven't been over the edge when you got those fish, have you?
No, well, I've been standing, well, pretty much where you are, but I mean, both times the lure
Have you been
wasn't near
casting
it.
parallel to the bank or out?
Well, sort of over in that direction. This one should produce. That was a good cast. It should bring something in, you know. So I'll bring it in slowly.
Soft plastics that mimic prawns are always very, very successful because all of our estuaries have zillions of prawns in them and they're a natural food for so many fish. I'm using this little one which has got like a red speckle in it. Beautiful little lure. The one that Laurie's using is a slightly lighter colour, not as dark as this one. I haven't actually had a hit on that yet. Laurie's caught the two beautiful flathead as you know. So I was thinking maybe I should change this up to a slightly lighter colour because I haven't had any bites. But certainly there are so many prawn lures out there and prawn plastics, they're just classics. So if you're new to fishing with soft plastics, it's a really safe bet to have a few prawn imitation soft plastics in a few different sizes and a couple of different colours. They work really well. I've caught lots of flathead over the years on this type of lure.
Oh!
Laurie is on again. You cast it back the opposite way, Laurie.
Yeah, I did. It's this little area here where they are. Remember we got the first one near the fence? See
Yep.
the fence to your left?
Oh, yeah.
That's where the first one came from.
Triple decker.
Okay.
Maybe I should have a go at netting it again, Laurie.
I think you should.
That one,
It's another decent one.
they almost jumped out of the water. Woo!
I'm going to back the drag off a bit on this because
He's really aggressive.
he's towy.
I'm just going to make sure I don't want him round. That other one ran between
He's
my
bigger
legs.
than he's bigger than the last one.
Bigger than the last one.
He's so green.
Ooh. I don't know if he's bigger.
I think
He's
he might be.
I think he's just keen.
Oh, I don't know. Look, there it is.
Whoa, man, that's... Don't ever say that flathead are boring. They fight really well, especially on this light tackle. No, he looks beautiful. What a lovely fish, Laurie. He's another table fish. I can see. He's a table
absolutely.
fish. They obviously like
They're
that.
over there.
They like that lighter coloured prawn that you've got.
Oh, it's a cracker.
They really do.
He's green as. You're going to have to get it down under him
I'm
very
just gonna
quickly,
wait.
Rog.
Here he
Just
comes.
Stealth it. Ready? Go!
Got him. This guy, Loza,
Yep.
he's about the same as the last 65 centimetre one. It's another one. He's in the mid 60s. Beautiful fish, Laurie.
Thank you very much. Okay.
You can see. Let me just lift that up a little bit so you can see him. Look.
He's a nice. Oh, look, he's woofed it in the side of the face again. Beauty.
Okay, well we better let you get him into the shore, Laurie,
Okay.
and mate, I need to do something. I need to change my lure up. Or
No,
maybe
no,
it's just
don't change it.
yeah?
You see that fence there?
Yeah.
And where we are here?
You reckon there's a few hanging there, hey?
There's something going on right there. Just
All right, okay.
go there.
All right, I'll have a few more casts with this one, then I might try one of those little smelt. I often get a lot of fish on the little mullet, ones that look like a mullet, so depending on whether I'll have a few more casts with this darker prawn, and then I may swap over, because Laurie's only got one of those particular plastics. A friend of Laurie's gave it to him. I'll have a couple of flicks out there where Laurie was just casting.
According to the markings on my rod from tip to here, he was about there, so he's almost identical to the last one, which is fantastic.
Well, that's exciting fishing, Laurie.
Oh, I love this fishing. I love it. It's so pleasant. It's a pure form of hunting. You stealth them.
I'm putting this little smelt minnow on. These look just... Oh, not again.
Hey! Leaping lizards.
Laurie's on number 4.
Rod, you're not holding your mouth right, mate.
No, that's right.
Oh.
My tongue's facing in the wrong direction. I'll grab the net again, Laurie. Oops.
He's a bit smaller, but
Yeah,
yes.
he's not, but he's another eating fish, though.
Oh, yeah. They like jumping out of the water, don't
All
they?
right, Uncle Laurie.
This is going to be a bit feisty because he's young.
Yeah.
He's young.
He's young.
Oh, have you? Oh, have you?
He's a teenager.
He is.
Oh,
I'll just
lovely fish, though.
gently swim into you.
None of these are too small.
Just stealth him again. In and under. Whoa.
No, couldn't go for it yet.
All right. Little teenager,
This
guy.
shows you what the sort of fun that you can have. Oh, you wouldn't believe it, Laurie. I'm hanging there holding my soft plastic and it just got chopped in half. There you
Really?
go, mate. I'm standing there holding my line like this and I can feel it going ding, 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 ding. And look at this. I only just put that little minnow on.
Thanks for netting my fish, Rod. Sorry about your wheel,
He's
mate.
been chopped in half.
I'll go and take care of this. But yeah, oh gosh.
He's probably 45, Laurie.
There he is.
Yeah, he'd be an easy 45 centimetres.
Oh, easy.
So tell you what, that little prawn thing,
It's good.
it's
Tony gave it to me. He was grinning when he gave it to me. And he said,
oh,
"You should have fun with that."
yeah. It's doing.
I
the
wish
job.
I knew what it was called, and I wish I knew where to get
It
it.
looks a little bit like a Xeric prawn.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
We'll-
We'll show you this prawn lure. Can any of you guys identify it? I think it's probably a Xeric prawn. A mate of Laurie's gave it to him, but he's not sure exactly what it is. But that's what it looks like. But can you have a look and let us know what you think in the comments? That'd be awesome.
There's a very realistic lure. It goes like that when she's in the water, when you give it a little jerk. And it's got a weighted weedless hook type thing, which makes it swim upright. So it actually looks very realistic. Very successful lure.
So as I was saying that these little minnows work really well. And I just got knocked off by toadfish when I went to put it in. So it really just looks like a baby mullet. The biggest flathead I've caught on this particular lure was 88 centimetres on this tiny little minnow. So I've caught, they really do work well. So we'll see if hopefully the toads don't, because it's not made out of the same material as the other lures, these things just get bitten in half really easy. So hopefully the toads don't knock it off. And I do get the chance to hook a fish. Well, 4 flathead is not a bad little catch, Laurie.
One more and that's my bag limit.
That's it.
Yep, so with the bag limit for flatties, it's 5 per person per day, and they have to be in between 36 centimetres and 70 centimetres long. And that is your bag limit for the day in New South Wales. So you got some work to do in front of you, Roger. I've only got to get one more and I can go home.
Yeah, I do. But maybe it's your turn to shout today, Laurie. You can shout dinner.
Fair trade. Let's get one more and then we'll do exactly that.
If you'd like a free PDF download of some vital keys from today's session, hit the link in the corner or in the description below. Maybe that shade, the colour of that prawn you've got, Laurie, replicates more what's naturally occurring.
In all fairness, it reminds me of the motor oil colour, but the motor oil colour is green, but when underwater, looks like that.
Oh, okay.
So,
It looks more of a little paler colour.
yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it's funny. Almost a nicotine oil colour, but literally the shape of that, it looks so real,
Yeah.
like a little prawn.
Well, Loza has brought home the bacon this morning. It's always good when someone brings home the bacon, as long as we've got the bacon.
Yep.
But you know, we didn't come out this morning till 9 a.m. So we didn't come out early. It's now 11:15. So we've really been out here since, for 2 hours from 9 till 11. Laurie's caught 4 beautiful eating size flathead, 2 about 65 centimetres and 2 about 45 centimetres. I haven't actually connected to a fish, but it's just stunning out here. Beautiful place to fish. And just to show you guys that, no boat, no worries.
Wet legs, no worries.
Actually, most of Laurie's flathead fishing is done from the shore, isn't it, Laurie?
Absolutely, that's what I love to do. Just get out there and wander the shores and just wade out a little bit and cast around. I normally have 2 rods with me and a piece of PVC, 2 pieces of PVC, which I just stick into the ground next to me. There's a landing net hanging on one and the other rod sitting in the other, all high and dry. And I've got my
You got it?
lure bag here full of all sorts of colours and flavours, and my keeper bag there, and there's a net in the back of it as well. So you're like a one-man oasis. But I really enjoy it. It's a nice, clean way of hunting, and the benefit is food on the table.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fantastic. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Laurie and I obviously we enjoy spending time together fishing, and we like making videos to help. So we'll see you really soon. Hopefully, Laurie, we can get together and make another video sometime in the near future.
Thank you very much.